Not a bad little car overall. My name is Nick Rudder. Welcome to my garage. On today's episode, I'm going to showcase how to rejuvenate the appearance of a 10-year-old daily driver. Now, most people will look at this car and go, hey, it looks pretty good. And truth be told, it does. However, I have the products and the know-how to make this car, which is 10 years old, look like it's brand new. Now, this vehicle is your typical 10-year-old run-of-the-mill daily driver. It has some imperfections. We're going to start with the wheels and tires, and then the engine bay, the headlights, and last but not least, we're going to recondition the paint. So stay tuned, buckle up. I'm going to get started with the wheels and tires first. Every proper detail starts with a thorough cleaning of the wheels and tires. Now, there's different types of wheels in the market, depending on if the vehicle is factory or if it has aftermarket wheels. Plus, even the factory wheels have different finishes. So first and foremost, you want to identify what type of wheel finish your vehicle has. The Ford Focus behind me has clear-coated, painted aluminum wheels. Now, there's a lot of cleaners in the market, and some cleaners are designed specifically for certain wheels. For example, you might have a aluminum wheel cleaner, a chrome wheel cleaner, and then a paint wheel cleaner. I prefer to use a product that is safe on all of the above. That way, there's no guesswork, because if you choose the wrong wheel cleaner, well, frankly, you can cause significant damage that cannot be undone, and you'll have to replace the wheels. So always choose a high-quality wheel cleaner. My number one choice for cleaning wheels that are neglected would be an Xtreme iron remover. And the reason why is this cleans below the surface by actually removing embedded iron particles. And then after we clean the wheels, I'm going to clean the tires using a tire and rubber rejuvenator. Over time, your tires turn brown, they become discolored, they're ugly. So by cleaning all that brown crud off the tires, you restore a deep black appearance, and then you apply the finishing touch by applying your favorite tire dressing or gel of choice. Now, there's a lot of different tools in the market as well to clean your wheels and tires. For this segment, I want to showcase using the power of power tools to clean your wheels and tires. So the first step that I do is, number one, never clean wheels that are hot to the touch. Clean one wheel at a time. And taking the product, I sprayed my Xtreme iron remover all over the face of the wheel and the wheel barrel, which is behind the face of the wheel, behind the spokes, and you let that dwell for a couple minutes. Now, on some vehicles, it'll actually change colors from a clear to a red as it dissolves the iron particles. This shows you that the product is working. After it's been dwelling for a minute or two, that's when you want to take your wheel brushes of choice, which in this case, I actually start with a wheel Woolies style brush, and this is not any regular brush. This actually attaches to a cordless drill, and it allows you to use the power of your drill to actually clean the wheels. So it attaches very easily into the chuck of your drill, and then you have a piece right here that stays solid, so you can actually hold on to it there. And as you'll see here, by using the power of the drill, you can clean very thoroughly, very quickly, because frankly, on a used car that I couldn't tell you when the last time the wheels were cleaned, this makes it really fast and easy. And then for the face of the wheel, I like to use a boar's hair brush that has really soft, flagged bristles. These are safe on all wheel finishes, and while they cost more than like a nylon brush, they're worth the investment because this is a fraction of the cost of a replacement wheel. And then for the other small areas like the lug nuts and the valve stem, I'll use a boar's hair detail brush. Again, this has flagged bristles. It's very soft, it's very gentle, and most importantly, it will not scratch the wheel. Once you thoroughly clean the wheel, it's time to clean the tire. And for that, I'll use a tire and rubber rejuvenator. Again, not all products are created equal, so it's best to choose a high-quality tire and rubber rejuvenator from a reputable manufacturer. Using it is simple. Spray it on real thoroughly, let it dwell for a minute or two, and as it dwells, it'll actually remove the browning. Now, if you use too strong of a product, it'll actually cause the anti-ozonants in the rubber conditioners to leach out of the tire. So don't use inexpensive products or all-purpose cleaners. And then what I did is I used a rotary polisher with an extension attachment here and a soft nylon brush to actually clean the tires. So normally, without a tool like this, you would use a stiff bristled tire brush and you thoroughly clean the tires. But with this, I actually use the power of the machine to clean the tires. It's fast, it's easy, and it's extremely effective. And if you accidentally touch the wheels, it's not the end of the world. And the reason you have this extension is to keep the actual tool away from your hands, so if you slip, you're not going to cause any damage. And you'll also notice that I have goggles here, and when you're working with power tools, it's always good to have goggles to protect your eyes. Once you're completely finished, rinse everything off, and then I'll apply a spray and rinse hydrographene ceramic coating to protect the wheels. This will make water bead up, it'll keep the wheels cleaner, it adds UV protection, and it makes them really slick so nothing will want to stick. And then last but not least, I apply a finishing touch by applying a water-based tire dressing that won't sling off, and that actually conditions the rubber. Now that the wheels and tires are completely finished, it's time to get to work on the engine bay, and wait till you see just how bad this is.